So does home insurance cover leaking windows? We're going to talk about this, see what the answer is. Hello everybody, my name is Mike Keeler. I'm a licensed public adjuster in the state of Florida. The name of the company is the Claim Squad Public Adjusters. Public adjusters represent people in their home insurance claims, whether it be a roof claim, fire claim, water damage. We help people get the money that they deserve for the claim when the insurance company either denies a claim from the start when they give people a hard time, and we help facilitate everything to make it somewhat less painful for you, the homeowner. So some of the causes of window leaks happen to come from and when a big windstorm with rain comes through an area. A lot of times there'll be improper insulation, sealed issues, and a lot of times this isn't directly related to window, but people may think their window is leaking when it actually is some stucco cracks around the window. So not only is your window possibly damaged from any of the previous examples on what causes it, but you might have floors, your walls and drywall, baseboards, windows. This is common because a lot of times what happens if the rain or any type of water is coming through those windows, it gets in through the back of this wall here, goes down to the baseboards, and then into the flooring. So it can get quite extensive because a lot of times this flooring may go into multiple rooms. So if you have this flooring in multiple rooms, okay, there's a heck of a lot of flooring that needs to be replaced that the insurance company is going to be liable for. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So before you call your insurance company, you see a lot of my videos I talk about this. Try to diagnose the issue and know how you can fix it. So how can you do that? You do it by calling your leak detection company, okay? A window company, an exterior waterproofing contractor, and also possibly a water mitigation company, because if you're going to need a dry out, if you're going to need any type of mold remediation because you found that there's mold, floors need to be removed, drywall needs to be removed. Sometimes these guys have the thermal imaging that can actually detect where some water is coming from, and then by a process of elimination kind of discover where the leaks might be coming from. So how can you get the insurance company to pay? I mean, the title of this video is, does insurance pay for leaking windows? So if you think it's from a storm, make sure you have the correct date of the storm. Don't try taking a guess at it. So let's piggyback off of that to the bottom one first. So wind-driven rain is a common feature that gets covered in a policy. Some policies, though, do not cover wind-driven rain. So make sure your policy covers such. Most do. Another little feature is water intrusion. You can simply say water intrusion from a storm. Okay. Sometimes the subtle wording means all the difference when it comes to these insurance companies. So let's just say you have mold because you didn't know about the leak. It was unknown. You didn't have any idea that the windows were leaking. So most people will see the damage, but conclude the damage would be below the deductible. So what that means is this. So a lot of people that I've represented before have told me, Mike, I saw the damage there. I just saw a little wetness in the drywall. I didn't think it was that big of a deal and thought it'd be below our deductible because we have a $7,000 wind deductible. All right. But sometimes a wind deductible may not apply. Sometimes it's just your regular deductible. It all coincides with your policy and the terminology. Sometimes you might just have a regular $1,000 deductible, and then your wind deductible might be $7,000. Sometimes there's a possibility this $1,000 applies and not the $7,000 because water intrusion could be covered. And if you're saying it's a storm, not necessarily a wind storm. This can make it a lot more financially attractive for you, obviously, to have the lower deductible. So again, a lot of people will end up with mold because they just don't know, it's unknown that they had this leak from the windows. So what a lot of people have done in the past, because they're always afraid to tell their insurance companies that, oh, I just found out about this, right? Because if you tell them you just found out and maybe it was there for a long time, guess what's going to happen? Claim's going to be denied. So a better response is what some of my clients say. They saw the damage, but they concluded that initially the damage would be below the deductible, so you didn't report it at the time. So, from the insurance company's perspective, they're more than likely going to try and say that the window was improperly installed, wear and tear. So, again, a problem with the seal. Okay. Um, they'll use long-term issue. It's a long-term problem. And more than likely, they will send out an engineer. Again, we all know what engineers are, claim denial specialists. And they're really going to question you on the timeline of the storm if you report a certain date of the storm. Unless it's clear that there was some pretty bad storms in those dates, make sure you have these dates right. So again, my name is Mike Keeler. I'm a licensed public adjuster in the state of Florida. Here's information on how you can get a hold of me if you have a question or need help with a claim. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.